Hi guys, welcome back to my Brave XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Roca. Roca is a support character, but she is a SLB character, so I can say it's a little bit strange since all the previous buffers are shifters. Put it short, Roca is an elemental buffer. Like Nicole is water, Cetra Descendant Iorite is fire, Sakura is thunder, and now it's finally the earth element's turn. As a buffer, she is also able to give killer's buff, but for Roca, it's stone and plant. They are only 100%, but again, this is good enough since White Dragon Link doesn't have killer buffs for these two species. However, in my opinion, the best thing about Roca is she has spammable Super Dispel. It also can be chained with Bolting Strike and also flexible in terms of element. So with triple cast, she is a good backup chainer. However, the damage may be not that great as she doesn't have 100% chain modifier cap boost. I'm not sure whether it works in the arena or not, but if her 100% stop works, then yes, it's quite amazing. She is also able to break enemy accuracy by 25%. For allies, she can give 50% accuracy and up to 18 limit burst gates per turn, which is amazing. Beware about the MP cost though. The most unique thing about Roca is she is able to reduce ally cooldown ability by one turn. You can use her Grandis or wait for her super limit burst. I must say that this ability is unique and might come in handy in some situation or party setup. This can be useful for other supports like White Dragon Link, so she can refill 30 limit bursts to all allies faster. But for finishers, I don't think it's gonna be that useful since most finishers use Grandis for their setup instead of cooldown ability. If you have ideas for characters which are gonna benefit greatly from this cooldown reduction, please leave a comment. Roca also has notable preemptive buff. She fills 10 limit burst crystals to all allies, combined with other limit burst fill gauge filler abilities like Wild Dragon Link. You can use the LB user who used 40 limit burst crystals on the first turn. Funny thing is, the role that usually rely on cooldown abilities are support or buffer. So does this mean you need to bring two support? Another special thing about Roca Super Limit Burst is it is the only way you can give your party 300% limit burst damage boost without Zidane STMR. Another advantage is if your Roca reaches X plus 3, you can use it really fast. So you don't need to wait for 5 turns. So yeah, it's pretty dope for Dark Vision because you can reach 300% limit burst damage faster. And I really cannot say much about Class of Wheels. Sure, it's gonna be useful, but I think Class of Wheels more rely on morale, and yeah, the most damaging ability usually comes from normal ability, like for example like the Lara Croft. But again, I can be wrong because I don't play Class of Wheels at all, especially on previous Class of Wheels. Who knows about the future Class of Wheel. Okay, so that's on how you use Roca. Now let's compare her to other buffers. If you compare her to the previous buffers, I can say that she's maybe not that special because all of them are about the same. The biggest difference is the element. For Roca, like I said, it's Earth, but again, Roca has two new things on this game. Okay, I can say they are meta. The first one is cooldown ability reduction. So maybe it's not meta yet, but maybe. Okay, we will get them something amazing from cooldown ability in the future, not sure. And the second is if you don't have lightning fast Zidane STMR, you can get it from Roca. Okay, so it's good thing if you don't have Zidane. And the thing I don't like about Roca compared to other is her stats buff is kinda inferior. Because yes, it's only 300%. It is the lowest, even lower than White Dragon Link. Okay, White Dragon Link, yes, I know the buffs are separated, but at least, yes, it's better compared to Roca, right? Another problem is you need to use Super Limit Burst to get 45% elemental damage boost. This is kinda annoying because on other buffers, it is default damage boost from their limit burst. For Roca, the default is 35%. So only 5% better than her ability. So yes, you need to wait for super limit burst if you want to get that 45%. Okay, and for killers, like I said, it's just okay. The X+3 ability is kinda unworthy because yes, it's basically the same for previous buffers. Okay, 160% killers, only 10% better than Link, but you need to make the character into X+3. So yes, it's expensive. I know Link doesn't have Stone Killer buff, but I'm talking about numbers. And yes, it is pretty damn expensive. The advantage of Roca is she is SLB character, so she can get benefit. She also get benefit for her super limit burst when you raise her X level. Okay, because you can use her super limit burst faster. Okay, so yeah, it's good, unlike Nicole and Irid, because they are shifters, so they don't get benefit from this X level raise that much. So in the end, my conclusion for Roca, maybe she seems the same like previous buffer, but the fact is she offers something new, and like I said, probably meta for the game. Maybe from now on, the cooldown ability gonna be meta or be buff on future character. In that case, Roca gonna be good. But if you don't need it at this moment, really guys, to be honest, I really cannot spectacular use at this moment. Then I think it's better to wait for better version of Roca. Remember that, yeah, they usually release the better version of certain character. Okay, the early, I can say that maybe Roca is the early prototype for cooldown ability reduction. And yes, if you already have Zidane STMR, again, this reduce your reason to get Roca. Okay, because yes, one of Roca's strength is 300% limit burst damage. So if you already have Zidane STMR, I don't think Roca is that tempting. Okay, I know that Zidane STMR takes more time, but it is also more flexible because you can equip it on any character. For the Trust Master reward, thank God it doesn't give you confuse or silence resistance. Okay, it gives you 40% killer, stone and plant, which is nice for both physical and magic DPS, even when it boosts magic percent. And STMR, it is also about the same like Nicole and Sakura, but yeah, this one gives you stop resistance and 2 killers, so I can say it's nice, but again, not something I really tell you to have it right away. For Vision card, it is good, but also bad at the same time. This is good because it offers something you need. Okay, you can get up to 18% MP regen. And yes, this is useful on this current game because yes, certain ability can cost you like 200 MP per cast. So having this kind of MP regen gonna helpful for your support or healer. Okay, very nice. And I can say it is bad because yes, aside from MP regen, just take a look on the base stats and percentage increase from the card. It's very low, and it's almost on par with free vision card. So yes, I don't think it's that tempting. Okay, so yes, in the end, I can give Roca 8.5 to 9 out of 10. Okay, if you already have Zidane STMR, maybe it's lower. Okay, maybe only 7. And if you already have Madame Idol Neon Vision, maybe it's even lower. Okay, yeah, maybe 7 if you have Zidane STMR and Madame Idol. But again, if you really want to maximize your damage, I think Roca is really essential for you, especially on Earth Dark Vision stage, because that 45% Earth damage boost is gonna be huge. Okay, so that's all you need to know about Roca. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave X vs Guide. Bye bye guys!